Congratulations, Austin.
Thank you.
Nice job. Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. That was awesome. You're right. Okay, let's roll right into our post-race winning team of tonight's third annual Fast 5 225 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race here at Chicagoland Speedway. And our race winner is Austin Dillon. He drives the number 3 Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boats Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. And he's joined on the podium by owner Richard Childress and crew chief Danny Stockman Jr. This is Austin's second win in 2011, his fourth win in series in his 45 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series events. And Austin, just congratulations. You took advantage there at the end. You came through. You won the big race here at Chicagoland, leading off a big NASCAR weekend. Your thoughts?
It was great. Coming into this weekend, I knew we've had great trucks coming up, leading up, and we just haven't been able to finish. And just had a really good season. Just making mistakes has hurt us all year. And we were in church today, and the preacher said, you got to stick together. And when it comes to it, it's God's will, and it was tonight. And Danny Stockman and the guys made great calls all night, and the boys picked up spots every time we came down pit road. So I'm very proud of them, and it was just a blast out there driving, especially when we got out front. The truck handled so well. I could run wide open, and it was just a blast.
And just now 3 points out of the points lead, so made up some good ground in that tonight. Danny, talk about maybe some of the key moves that the team made during the course of this 150 laps.
Well, first off, I'd like to just thank everybody for coming out, and thank Austin and Richard for giving me this opportunity. And it actually, practice today, we were okay. I mean, didn't really know what we had. The track's changed so much, even in the last year. Getting through 3 and 4 down there, and 1 and 2 was no issue. Just 3 and 4, and getting through the bumps. And me and Austin made a plan together, and we said whoever's truck was going to handle the best, the longest, was going to win this race, and that's what we worked on today. Got it driving good down here in 3 and 4, and I knew the race was going to go green long, and just really going through the notes and trying to figure out what we need to do to win this thing. And Austin did a great job, put him in position, and he brought it home for us.
And Richard, congratulations on this victory here tonight, and maybe just talk about the development of this 3 team and just how they continue to get better and better week in, week out.
I'm really proud of them, and really proud of Austin. Great young man, a great race driver. I couldn't be more proud of him and what he did tonight. And he's really good at working and finding that groove and finding the groove. And once he figured out how he could arc the corner and get going, that's when he really started making up good time. And there at the end, Stockman made a perfect call for 2 tires. That's what won the race. That got him out in front of Kevin and the other car, 18 there. And I was just proud to see him. And I seen Kevin coming there, and then those guys got to racing, and Austin just pulled away. And man, I couldn't be prouder to be back in here in Chicago. Ty won the ARCA race here, so it's a sweep for the Dillon boys here. I couldn't be prouder of both of those guys, and it's just been a great year for the Childress family and the Dillon family, for these young men to go out and do what they're doing. And I got to mention the Goodyear Support the Troops. I was in Washington, D.C. this morning, spent 2 hours talking about that. So we all got to remember our troops and the sacrifices our family and all do for our country to give us the opportunity to do what we're doing here.
Thank you, Richard. Well said. We'll take questions now for the guys up here on the podium. If you have one, raise your hand. Kenny Bruce, go ahead.
Kenny Bruce of Scene Daily. For Austin, it looked like you and Kyle came in at the same time on your final pit stop. You both took 2 tires. How did you manage to get such a big advantage on him once you guys got back on the track?
I've been practicing getting on pit road. Kyle is the best to watch getting on pit road, and I really focused on that. And when he made his pit road, getting on that lap, I got to watch him the lap he came in and kind of judge off of where I needed to be. And I watched him. He was way wide when he entered pit road, and I kind of cut that distance off by getting on pit road earlier, I felt like, and got all we could. And Danny did a good job of pit selection. Also, Danny doesn't take enough credit because the guy sits and works on these notes. I've never seen a guy sit and focus. I'm ADD, so I will wear him out half the day just trying to talk to him, but he's sitting there on his notepad looking at his notes, and I'm really proud of him because he knows how these races, the history, he looks at the history of these races and finds out where the cautions are going to be, and he does a great job, so I'm really proud of him. We're hard on each other. We're like brothers, but that's what has got our success to where we are today.
Other questions? Jenna, go ahead.
For RC and Austin, I know there's 7 races left, but you sliced a big chunk off of Buscher's lead in the points tonight. Are you thinking championship yet?
We've been thinking championship from the beginning of the year. That's what we set out to do, and I feel like we've had a championship season, just not been able to finish at the end of races. We've ran, look at our driver rating and the ratings at stats and stuff. We've been fastest truck pretty much all year. It's just finishing these races off, and tonight we were able to finish it, and got to thank these guys for putting us in the position to do it.
Yeah, we started talking about the championship before the season started, and for these guys, Dan and them, still be in contention. It's a long way to go. You never count nothing until that flag falls in Homestead, but we just keep going. They've had really fast trucks and teamwork. Like he said, we've had some mistakes. The hood blew off and wreck at Michigan and run out of fuel and those things, but other people's had those too. So we just got to get in there and dig and do our best. And I'd like to thank Fast and Furious for it was a Fast and Furious race out there at some time, so got to thank them for sponsoring the race too.
Great race sponsor. Any other questions? Go ahead, Bob. Right behind you, Terry.
Bob Parker is for Sing Daily for Richard and Austin. How important would you say these next 7 races are for you, just, with kind of the move to nationwide? I mean, as far for next year, as far as getting confidence and knowing that this is the right time to make the move?
Yeah, they're very important. This year, running for KHI, the 33 Ream Chevrolet we were very good, and we were able to get some top 5 runs and feel like we stack up well with the competition. I think it's very important to have a great ending to the Truck Series this year, and to move into next year. We're going to have to put a lot of work into the off season. We've expanded a bunch over there, so it'll be a brand new team, kind of like we opened up 2 years ago. And Danny did a great job building our truck facility, and we already have 2 teams over there, and Joey Coulter has done a great job this year. So looking forward to next year and going nationwide racing.
Yeah, we put a plan together for Austin and Ty, and Austin's right in line with where we want to see his career, and we want him to run some nationwide for a couple of years, and we'll see where it goes from there. And Ty, our plans are to put him in the truck next year and see how it goes there. He's running ARCA this year, so and we're still going to run some dirt. I think the dirt series really helps them both out. It's really cool to watch them run the dirt. I think just what they learn there helps them a whole lot when it comes to racing hard and close.
Austin, I got to ask you. You went out there tonight and you beat 2 of the top guys in the Cup. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick. How's that feel?
It's huge. It's the biggest win of my career. I've wanted to beat those guys. Everybody asks in the media, how do you feel about racing against Cup drivers? And every time they ask me a question, I say I love it, because that proves that we can go out there and run with them. It proves we can get to the next level. So I'm glad when they come into the series. They're very tough to beat, and they're supposed to be. And when you beat them, it makes it that much better, I guess you can say.
Any other questions? Guys, congratulations to that number 3 team. Danny,
Thank you.
Austin, and Richard, congratulations. And Richard, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
They want you and Richard to do Claire B over here. You have to go in there for a minute, do Claire A.
Thanks, Richard. See you guys. Congratulations. Good luck this weekend. All right, Danny. Nice job.